This is experiment C. In experiment C, we have two different compounds we're going to put together. First one is sodium iodide, okay, and the other one is lead nitrate. Now, these are not naturally liquids. They're actually solids, but they're dissolved in water. So we call these solutions. Okay. Now, if you get close to this, you can see that the color of it, it's a little kind of, I don't know, darker than what you would normally think of as pure water, but not much. It's fairly clear. And then this one's really clear. Okay? So you kind of have to have an idea of what the colors are before you add them. That way you know if there's some kind of a color change. So I'm going to start by putting some sodium iodide into this test tube. Okay? And right now, those sodium iodide molecules are dissolved in that water. You can't see them, but they are there. Now I'm going to add a little bit of lead nitrate. We want to look for any major changes we can recognize. Obviously, we see some major changes, but let's make sure we take some measurements and look at some data. Okay? What data I mean is, obviously we see bright yellow color. That you can't miss. But if you look real close at this, you also see that it's kind of layered, like it hasn't really mixed well. So I'm going to take a stirring rod, move it around in there, and all of a sudden this thing becomes all completely yellow. Okay? But that yellow is not the same consistency. It's kind of chunky. It's kind of a gooey solid. Okay? And when we began, these didn't have solids at the beginning. We saw everything was dissolved. I feel it. I don't feel much of a temperature change. I'm trying to smell it. There's no new odor coming off, but there's obviously some changes happening there. That's experiment C.